Those of you new to cricket, an off spinner, he's basically trying to spin the ball out of his fingers to spin left to right on your screen, back towards the batsman. This one is short, hit high and handsome. The first, Maximo. Ahmad Nabi pouncing on that short delivery from Taranjeet. He dragged it down, and these 50-metre boundaries give no margin of error for the bowlers. That one flying out of here. A fantastic stroke by Nabi.
It's set up so nicely. It was a perfect shot, good timing, but easy to hit.
He's on the leg stump, off the pad, hitting the bat in the follow-through. Past the keeper, Satvik Natagrodla, who, according to his teammate, the bodyguard, is funny and always complaining. I don't know if those two can coexist. Taranjeet in again. This one is short and down the leg side. Too much spin there from Taranjeet. Ahmad Nabi had an almighty swat at it. Wasn't able to make contact. Anything that passes behind the batsman, so with the right-handed batsman behind his legs, generally called wide. Pitched up on leg stump. Batsman prodding forward. Can't get any bat, and a good comeback here from Taranjeet. But the last ball of the over feels so important to close out. This is short and pulled away over square leg. 2 bounces and 4 runs. So Taranjeet letting himself down there after some good deliveries. There's 11 off the first over, and it's 11 for no loss.
Yeah, if you bowl short on this, then you get punished, especially as a spin bowler and in the power play where only 2 people are allowed outside of the ring. So don't bowl short, because these batsmen know how to hit the ball.
Well, these draw batsmen, they weren't very circumspect yesterday. Some of their wild swings, now some of them connected, some of them didn't. But that's what it's all about. Scoring as many runs as you can in the 10 overs. Of course, every over consists of 6 balls. And after those 10 sets of 6 balls, the teams will swap over. The fielding team will have their chance with the bat to try and pass the score of the team that batted first. Opening bowler at the Las Acacias end, Vasu Saini. This is prodded in the air. There's a bit of a mix-up. Ahmad Nabi very slow to get going. Is sent back. Direct hit, but safely home. Some communication issues there between the batsmen. Vasu Saini, as Michael McCann pointed out yesterday, moved to Romania for love after he struck up a relationship when he was studying in the country. They got married some time ago. And now permanently living in Romania since July 2017. He had a very good season in 2018 for Cluj. This is up, it's high, it's miles in the air, and a Maximo! 6 runs, Ahmad Nabi. Well, he might have been a little bit hesitant to get down the striker's end, but once he was down there, he made no mistake as he sent that one miles in the air and over the fence.
Yeah, and then you think, why do you take the risk of a quick single if you can hit 6s?
Come back now. He tries again, swinging across the line, over the tents. Maximo! Back-to-back 6s for Ahmad Nabi. And at that pace, you really can't afford to give the batsman anything short. You see on the replay, he spotted it early, kept his eye on the ball and sent it over the spectator tents. So consecutive 6s. We coined the term the batsman's hat-trick on day 1, Philip, for 3 consecutive 6s.
He's testing our cameramen whether they're already awake.
Well, can Nabi do it again? How do you come back from that? Tries again. Did he try?
Much better ball.
And look, I love watching Drew bat. We watched them yesterday. And yeah, there was definitely nothing held back by the batsman. Their aggressive intent. You see, this one, he wasn't really watching the ball. And he's just shaking his head a little bit there, thinking perhaps it wasn't the best shot he's ever played. This is a full toss. It's up, it's high over mid-on, over long on, it's gone! Maximo! The third six of the over. A full toss there, Vasu Saini. And at that pace, Nabi having no problems, could have put it pretty much wherever he wants it. He didn't get all of it. But you see on the replay there, all the way over the fence. New balls, please. And the last ball of the over. This is straight and hard. One bounce into the side screen, 4 runs. And that is 23 off the over. And an incredible start there for Dre. So Vasu Saini, he might be lucky in love, but not so lucky with the ball.
And this, of course, because it hit the ground first and then goes over the boundary rope, it's 4 runs. If you hit it straight over the boundary, straight out of the park, it's 6 runs. And then you don't have to run, you don't have to even bother to run, because a run is only 1 run, and you don't need that if you can hit 6s and 4s.
That's right, the physical runs are irrelevant if you can send the ball to the boundary or over. Expert commentary there for our European viewers by former German international Philipp Bachstadt. And Taranjeet is going to bowl out his second over. This is high in the air, 1 bounce, 4 runs, great shot from Hamza. And the Dre batsman really being aggressive in the power play. Of course, only in the first 3 overs, 2 outfielders are allowed. So that plenty of space out there. Not a very risky shot if you just have to lift the ball over the infield.
Come on, Taran.
You hear the encouragement there from Satwik Nadigotla to his bowler, Taranjeet Singh. Worked off the legs for a single. And that's smart batting. It's not there to hit. Make sure you get some runs, at least a run. Get off strike. Brings the main man, Ahmad Nabi, back on strike. Around the wicket. Has a big swing and going for that mid-wicket boundary. Called a wide there.
That's harsh.
I think the indicators are there and in the blue on the offside, and the umpire just feeling it perhaps was a little bit wider than that. This next ball is straighter on a good length. Respect from Nabi.
But don't bowl it short. Taranjeet, don't bowl it short.
I hope he's listening to you, Philip. He comes in again now to Nabi. It's short, it's high, it's over the field for a Maximo. Philip Bachstadt obviously had some good advice, but it's a pity Taranjeet Singh can't hear him because it was short, and worse, it was down the leg side. And a very low-risk shot there for Nabi. He's a 6-hitting machine. He's already hit 5 6s in 12 balls faced. And again now, it's up and in the air. 1 bounce and 4 runs. 4 carreras to Ahmad Nabi. So again, carnage in the power play, and that brings up the 50 for Dre in only 17 deliveries. They've scored 51 runs without the loss of a wicket. Last ball of the over. It's more flighted there from Taranjeet. Clever bowling. Nabi trying to repeat the dose. But clever variation there from the bowler. That's the end of Taranjeet Singh. He went for 28 of his 2 overs, and the score is 51 for no loss.
What do you do if the ball is on the leg side? Would you always let it go for a wide, or would you actually take the chance and hit it for 6?
I think it depends where it's pitched. If it's short, I think the batsman is thinking there's value in going for the boundary, especially with no one back there. Perhaps if you have outfielders back on the leg side, a smarter play is to let it go for a wide, take the run, take the extra delivery. But with these boundaries, really all batsmen are confident if they can hit it anywhere near the middle of the bat, that they're going to get value for that stroke. New bowler into the attack is Rajendra Pizal, another spin bowler. Now 5 outfielders are allowed for Cluj. Pizal in, it's up, it's straight in the air. The keeper, Nadagodla, and he takes the catch. So the young man there did a great job to keep his composure under the high ball. We saw a few of those dropped yesterday. The ball was swung up in the air, and the keeper taking control, the man with the gloves, it was always his catch. And Niaz Hamza departs. The first wicket for Cluj. Hamza goes for 7, and it's 51 for 1. On the replay there, you see swinging across the line, just skied it. Nadagodla, his heart would have been in his mouth. The ball was almost in his mouth as he caught it very close to his head. But how excited are the Romanians there? See Pavel Florin coming in and squeezing his teammate. You don't want to squeeze too hard, he might break him. Looks very strong. Number 80, Pavel Florin.
But it was bowled on the offside. It was a good length, and then batsmen are in trouble because they're trying to play across the line. Next in is Naib Kamran.
Naib Kamran, the number 3 for Dre. Next ball is flighted on the leg stump, up and away. It's a Maximo. Ahmad Nabi picking up where he left off.
He's on 48 now.
48 off only 15 balls, including 6 Maximos. Incredible scenes there from Ahmad Nabi. And no Niaz Hamza, no worries for Ahmad Nabi as he picks up where he left off, and he's not going to stop the assault anytime soon. This is a full toss. Watch out. It's high. It's high. It's gone. Maximo. Back to back. Incredible scenes here at La Manga, Spain.
That brings up the 50, 54 of 16 balls.
And of those 54 runs, 42 of them have been in sixes. So incredible work.
In Maximos, you mean?
From the Frenchman, yeah, in Maximos. And I've got a feeling we might see another one here. As he's up, it's high, over mid-off. Maximo!
New ball, please.
A batsman's hat trick for Ahmad Nabi. Could we see the first century ever in the ECL in match 1 of day 2? This ball wasn't too bad. It was on the off stump, clears the front leg and sends it out of here. And if it keeps up at this rate, Philip, my voice will not be with us much longer. With 2 to come. Tries again, it's high, it's got a chance. Maximo! 4 consecutive sixes. And poor Rajendra Pizal, he bowled really well first ball to get a wicket. He had 1 for none, but 4 balls later, he has 1 for 24.
I mean, that is really something special because if you don't look at the ball, you can't hit sixes. It's amazing.
And did he try for the 5th? You know he did, but what an over. And if you want action, you'll find it here in the ECL. That over went wicket, 6, 6, 6, 6, dot. And clickety-click, 66, Ahmad Nabi off only 18 balls. Incredible striking. And we talked about these Drua batsmen yesterday. They were aggressive. They missed more than they hit yesterday. But today, Ahmad Nabi lighting up the La Manga ground.
Yeah, Nabi yesterday, at least he got 22 against Rotterdam. But then Svanholm, he only got 3 runs. So nothing compared to today. Obviously, the bowling was probably a little bit sharper. But I was wondering, we've got behind our commentary box, we've got private premises. I was wondering how many Kookaburra balls they will be trying to resell to us by the end of the tournament.
Look, they're in very good condition. Some of them have only been hit once. And they do retail for a pretty penny, the Kookaburra balls, the brand new white balls. We've got the skipper now, Aaron Chandrasekharan, to take up the attack from the Las Lomas end. Down the wicket and edged. That was Naib's first ball. Naib Kamran edging that one to the third man fielder who's in the circle. Gaurav Narad
Come on, boy.
fields it sitting down. Why not? Ahmad Nabi, can he keep it going? It's a full toss. Do not bowl there. Maximo. And 6 runs, 6 more to Ahmad Nabi, who's raced to 72 off only 20 balls at a strike rate of 360, if you don't mind. Philip Buckstart. We might be waiting for the oxygen masks to come down now because there's a full-blown emergency now for Cluj. This time he has another swing, and why not? What percentage is he hitting here? He's swinging at 100%. And I think he's probably 80% he's connecting with, and those that he's connecting with are going over the fence.
He hasn't scored a single.
Oh, strike 2. Ahmad Nabi.
But the captain is taking a little bit of responsibility now, which is good. But Nabi is so fired up. He has only scored 4s and 6s so far.
Incredible work from Nabi. Goes again. Oh, you've jinxed him there, Philip Buckshot. Oh, it's gone through his legs. 4 runs.
He can't score singles. He just can't.
He's only scored boundaries. Where's the expert tip there from Philip Buckstart? And as he hit it down to long on, it looked like he had his first single of the innings, but of course, watch your legs, the nutmeg, and it was 4 runs. Last ball from the skipper, Chandrasekhar. It's hit in the air. Fielder making chase, but can't catch it, and 4 carreras. 4 runs to finish the over.
Nabi on 80 off 24 balls.
Don't say it, but do you think this could be the first century of the ECL?
Well, he has to be careful. There might be a good ball in between.
I'll tell you what, it doesn't look like he's going to slow down. He could almost get 150 at this rate.
But he's picking the bad balls, and that's what's it all about. You know, he's picking the full tosses, he's picking the short ones, he's picking the volley, half volleys. So the bowlers just have to get it on a good length, and then he's in trouble.
And he's actually faced 24 of the 30 balls bowled so far, so that's clever batting from the French players to give him the strike, because he's the one doing the damage at the moment as Gaurav Narad takes up the attack.
That's it.
And he's edged and caught behind. Was short outside the off stump. And Naib Kamran's stay is a brief one. He's out second ball for 1. It was short outside the off stump. A healthy edge that hung in the air for a brief second. So Kamran goes. Satwik Nadagodla takes his second catch of the day.
They're slightly relying on Nabi now, I think.
Oh, just a little. We see there a healthy edge as he swung across the line. Nadagodla made no mistake, and it's 90 for 2. And Philip Buckstart, may I remind you, 2 overs ago, we also had the keeper taking a catch off the first ball of the over. And you know what happened next? 6, 6, 6, 6. So we don't know if that's a good omen for the Romanians, but
it's the captain.
The new batsman, Mohammad Bhatti, is on strike.
Skipper taking responsibility again, probably.
His short outside off stump. Knocked down at cover there by Mohammad Ahmed. Got away from him, but only the single, but that brings on strike the main man, Ahmad Nabi.
80 of 24 balls.
You could almost do it this over with 4 to come, and who'd bet against him? What a display of power hitting we're seeing here in match 7 of the inaugural ECL, wherever you're watching around the world. Broadcast in over 100 countries, or you might be watching on ecn.cricket or our YouTube channel, European Cricket Network. Bowler in and wide called.
Current run rate, 17 runs.
Well, they're on track for over 170 at this stage. This is up, away, gone, high, Maximo! That one landing in the Red Bull tent, and that is fitting because that one, Philipp Bachstadt, had wings.
Absolutely, and I'm actually quite scared that I have to comment the last 2 games of the day without you, because you're maxi-mowing all the time.
In again now, it's high, it's straight, it's over the commentary box. It's 6 more, Maximo.
Poor camera guys up there.
Take cover, get their helmets on the cameraman, as Ahmad Nabi has gone absolutely bananas. That is his 12-6 as he moves on to 92 of only 20 deliveries.
I think his captain can't believe it.
Within 8 runs. We said, could he do it this over? He has. It's up, it's high, it's got the legs. Hat-trick, Maximo.
Only 2 runs needed to a century now.
6 number 13 takes Ahmad Nabi to 98 of only 27 balls. He sent 18 of those balls to the boundary or over with 13 Maximos and 98.
What?
ECL, the first century beckons. He tried, it's over, and Maximo! The first ever century in the European Cricket League is scored by Ahmad Nabi. 104 of only 28 balls with 14 sixes. Incredible scenes here at La Manga. That one was on a good length. Cleared the front leg and sent it high and away. It hasn't landed yet. Ahmad Nabi, congratulations. And weren't his teammates excited? The first ever century in ECL cricket.
What did he have for breakfast?
I'll have what he's having, that's for sure. Might have broken our scoreboard there as he moves on to 104.
Yeah, he has broken the single.
Beginning of the 7th over. 1 run scored there. Mohammad Bhatti giving the strike back to Nabi. Take a breath. Ahmad Nabi works this one away as well, bowled.
His first single after he scored a century.
That is a very good point. That may be the first ever century scored at almost any level of cricket.